What's good, YouTube? This is Stormy B-Man, and welcome to Stormybman'S Briefs. It's just a little short quip about anything regarding the sport of boxing, and today we're going to focus in on these sanctioning bodies. Man, what is the WBC doing? Trying to create a new division for the heavyweights to try to separate them from being super cruiserweights to super heavyweights, along with new belts, new sanctioning fees, and new ways for participants of the sport to avoid one another, to continue to undermine the sport, breaking it down where there's so much corruption. WBC, We Be Corrupt, is showing the way of how boxing cannot be at the top like it once was, because they're doing so much to undermine. The funny thing about this is that the casual boxing observers today think that this is the way it's always been, but that's far from the truth. What we really should do is talk about this more and more and shine the light on the corruption of the sport. Sanctioning bodies have gone too far to interfere with unification matches, to secure one champion per division. They're doing everything in their power to keep belts and fighters separated so that they can continue to gain money from the fans, the networks, the pay-per-view gates, you name it. And let's not forget the fees that are charged for the trinkets and trophies that you hand out to all these champions in multiple weight classes, as well as multiple sanctioning bodies. As we talk about this and put it in perspective, we realize that everybody is about that bag, including the fighters. So the fighters want a trinket or a trophy so that they can brandy about for their own egos that I'm the best in the world. Never mind that I haven't fought anybody to get here, but because they bestowed me with their trophy, I am the man of the hour. That's bullcrap. We've seen fighters from past history stand up and represent the sport. Muhammad Ali, the greatest. Joe Louis, one of the best heavyweights of our modern day. There have been so many more. Sugar Ray Leonard. When Marvin Hagler ruled the middleweight division, you didn't have to question who was the champ. How about Mr. Spinks when he was light heavyweight champion? Larry Holmes, as the heavyweight champion of the world, had to bother with several other champions on the other side of his title reign, although he had been champion since 1978. This is what the sport has come to. But as long as the fans are accepting and even speak in the sense of supporting this will continue. People like Mauricio Sulaiman are destroying the sport, trying to think of ever the more innovative ways to suck the money out of the pockets of the people and out of the fighters as well. It's time for this kind of stuff to cease, and through conversations like this, we can have more focus be shone upon these gentlemen as they ruin the sport that we so love. I look forward to champions who could one day gather the sense and the strength to stand up and stand tall and tell these sanctioning bodies they don't need their championship trophies and trinkets, and stand alone as a man to be beat at the top of their divisions. After all, you do support the champions, you do support the fighters, but you support the sport that they represent even stronger. That's the way to get around this. This is the way that we should focus, and this is the message that we should send to these sanctioning bodies. Get them out of the way. Years ago, when Riddick Bowe threw the WBC title in the garbage, people mocked him and said it was a horrible thing to do, and maybe at that time it was. But now, Bowe may seem like a genius. When he made that move, other fighters of today may be looking to do the same. At least I hope so. This is Stormy B-Man. Catch you soon.